someplace to put the frames and
No, it's fine. Hello, I'm Michaela from Zen and the Art of Being, and we're doing a quick little live hive today. We're gonna dive into this box. It's been probably a couple months since we first did our live hive on this box after winter, and as you can see, it's grown quite a bit. So today the main purpose is just to see if these girls are going to be thinking about swarming, and if they are, to make moves to stop that from happening and make a split so that we can keep our bees and not freak people out with a swarm. So Peter's got some good smoke going. Those sirens aren't for us. Your back is to the camera.
They're for the fire that I get.
Oh my goodness.
Hello?
Okay? Peter just caught himself on fire. One of the hazards of beekeeping. Try to keep your hands out of the smoker. So this is all new, this huge comb there. Actually, everything in here is going to be new from when last time anyone here saw it. And we added this honey super to hopefully give them some room so that they would not want to swarm. This is pretty cool. Freshly drawn out white, beautiful wax frames. Some of that even already has honey in it, which is pretty incredible. I don't know if that side does, the other side does. So pretty beautiful. We're actually going to set this whole box aside for now because I want to start from the bottom. But I saw that huge comb in there that we need to address, and I got excited. It's heavy, and it's connected. Oh my goodness. I can't tell if it's heavy or just attached. Set that down. They're really calm right now, which is nice. So we're actually going to start in the very bottom box. Man, this has gotten very heavy since the last time I opened it. Can you look at the bottom of this piece and see if there's any cells hanging down?
No.
So, the reason I was looking at that is because queen cells will often be on the bottom of the frames that are in the middle box. By queen cells, I mean the type that they're creating to plan to swarm. Man, it's like a workout lifting those. I'm like out of breath.
So
feel weak.
Doing some pre-hive inspection calisthenics.
Yeah, for real.
And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2.
Gosh, can I get this out? Okay. Okay, here we go. So, completely empty frame. This room. See what they've been up to. I always feel bad breaking in because they've attached everything together so nicely. So empty on this side, a little bit of new comb, but not a lot. This side we've got some capped honey, which is all that white capping. Careful. There you go. I don't know what else is on there. Honey mostly. Capped honey and honey.
Yeah. See what's on this side?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Little drone got a little tight there. He's scurried away because he can't sting you. If you're joining this live stream on YouTube, I'm really sorry because I don't have the YouTube up, so I can't see your comments. Usually I would like to answer your questions and things during the stream, but I was really not on top of things today, so sorry about that. Lots of pollen and honey on this side, pollen and honey on that side. Little queen cup, nothing in it. So if you look right here, this is a queen cup, and that's just for emergencies. They just build that in case they need it. It's no big deal to see something like that as long as you don't have any larvae or eggs in it. They aren't planning to currently use it. So that's not a big deal. Some brood. We've got honey bee bread, which is pollen. Lots of capped brood, capped drone brood, and lots of empty cells. We've got some larvae and things like that. So some larvae right in there. I don't know if you can see down in there, but hopefully you can. These flatter papery coverings are capped larvae. Those are babies that'll be hatching out soon. Those will be worker bees. And then these kind of domed up cappings are going to be drones. So the drones are the boy bees and the worker bees are the girl bees. Drones are a little bit bigger, which is why their cells have those domes on them to give them that space that they need.
Give them that space. Give them that space. Give them that space. Give them that space.
I need to get in here one day and just clean this thing out because I should be scraping propolis and stuff off of all these frames. It's a kind of a mess. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not a big deal.
Take it.
Okay, so we've got some babies, some larvae on this side, lots of capped brood. Could you help me keep an eye out for the queen?
Mm-hmm.
I tend to get so involved in looking that I forget that I'm kind of looking out for her. Definitely some larvae, capped brood, bee bread, honey. Good. I think we're looking good. If we find the queen today, we'll do a mite wash as well to check for mites because it's possible they could be building up pretty good this time of year. Sometimes I get okay and sometimes it's really hard. Okay, same sort of deal, lots of larvae, capped brood. Pretty cool brood frame actually. Side, lots of empty cells, lots of capped brood, lots of open brood. So if you can see in there, there's some larvae in some of those cells. Oh,
I got it.
Careful. Ooh, lots of great larvae on this frame. This is a nice brood frame, actually. Nice.
Oops. Let's hold that first.
Thank you. I think they're doing okay without the smoke, actually. They seem to get really riled up when they get smoked. They don't seem that bad. So there's a lot of larvae kind of in that middle section right there. You can see that. Which is what we like to see.
You can see the back end of the beekeeping hive.
I've looked. So this queen should have a blue dot on her. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She's
right.
going to be a green dot.
Oh.
The one in the other hive is a blue dot. Blue is 2020. Green is 2019. So the queen in this hive came from last year, 2019. She was born around July from a friend's hive, and we took a split from that. Okay, we've got another queen cup in here. I don't think there's anything in it. Could you possibly, oh wait, no, that's good. Some bees are sticking their heads in there, and I'm like, are they feeding a larva or what?
Let me see the back. Can they stay there? Ooh, lots of larvae. Oh, tons of larvae. Gosh.
Really?
Yeah. Big
Which
ones.
means this is just gonna explode some more. Okay, several queen cups on this side, but the kind that we don't have to worry about. Oh, sorry. Oh wow, that's a good larva. Oh, this is a great frame that you've got all the different sizes. Kind of, I don't know if you can see all those little C-shaped grub-looking things. Those are the baby bees, and they start out as a little tiny grain of rice as an egg, and then in a couple days it turns into a tiny seed, and then it just keeps growing until it's kind of a curled up worm, and that's about when it gets capped with those paper cappings that we've seen, and then it's in that cell for a couple weeks, give or take. It depends what kind of bee it's going to be, if it's a girl or a boy or a queen, and then it hatches out. So that's kind of the life cycle. And it's cool opening these because you get to see kind of each stage of that life cycle with the different stages of the larva. You get to see ones that were laid yesterday and ones that have been laid 6 or 7 days ago. So
hold it there just for a second. You know what I had to say about that? It's a circle of bee life.
So all those domed cappings are going to be boy bees. Those are the drones like we talked about. Whoops, I'm dripping honey out all over. I'm sorry, girls.
Let's flip it over and show them the other side.
Oh.
Plus I can
Same
get
deal.
an eye on the queen potential. Alright.
Okay. Oh gosh, I am so sorry. Oh God, I hate that. One of the hard things about beekeeping is the inevitable squishing, no matter how careful you are, especially when they get to be a big hive.
Have you gone through this one?
It's just impossible. No, just the bottom. She's probably going to be in that middle box.
Yeah.
So lots of drones on here.
Yeah,
Maybe you
a ton
could,
of drones, actually.
could you tilt that camera up so that the one right there, so that it looks straight on? Because I think that'll be a little cooler view. And then I don't have to tilt it. So this is the edge frame, and they're already building that out, which is really cool. Yeah. So we'll put that one back. And that's our bottom box. So now I'm going to lift that really heavy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm cut out for beekeeping. It's just like so painful when I squish them.
Oh my goodness.
I know, I couldn't be a farmer. or anything. Oh, of course. I do that every time. I always forget. I'm like, where's my 10th frame? Maybe I only have 9 in here. No, I took it out to make room, of course.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it's
Over
over here. Whew. It's pretty shady right now, so I was thinking how good it won't be too hot, but it's pretty warm in these bee suits actually. It's probably like 80 degrees out. I need to get in here and just clean, but that's not today. Today's task is to check for swarming signs. Alright, so we're done with bottom box. Remember the days when that was all we had?
Those were the days of the early beekeeper.
So that one. That way, please. Sorry. Oh, maybe I should smoke it. Oh well, okay. Can't be helped. Alright, so we'll dive into this box. We only put this box on earlier this season, so we would expect it to be a lot less, although they're already putting comb on that outer frame, which is crazy. Oh no, I bet we probably moved that over there because they were building something weird. So all of this is new comb as of 2020, which is pretty cool.
What was that?
Okay, so I was trying to pop the foundation and all I did was catapult a bunch of bees to my face. And this is why you wear a bee suit. For mistakes like that. Just some honey and fresh comb, not much going on that frame. Okay, we would expect to find our queen somewhere in this box. Gosh, it's amazing how heavy these frames are. So what's on that side, Peter?
Whoa.
Ooh, I got whoa.
There's a lot of honey.
Nice. There's a lot of honey on this side.
Yeah, this is honey, honey, honey.
Capped? Uncapped?
Yeah, both.
Oh,
Capped and periphery. Let me hold that up closer to the...
Same on this side, so I think we don't need to rotate that probably.
I got it.
Unless you want to.
Oh, they've got inner chambers.
What does that mean?
Well, they've got to...
Oh, yeah.
We've got to clean that up next time. Not today.
It's kind of a mess. I don't know. They're creative.
We have the Van Gogh.
Oh, could you pull that frame out if you feel comfortable? Peter only has a veil on.
I'm not very comfortable.
Although he has like 6 layers so that he doesn't get stung, so.
Oh, I gotta cut that.
Oh, really?
Oof.
Really stuck. I know it's a mess. Next frame will be fun because it's going to be babies. Babies.
It's drop this back in. Excuse me. Let's drop it in.
So this frame is a foundationless frame. As you can see, there's no plastic there. So they've just built this completely out however they felt like. It's a little crazy, I'll admit, but I kind of love it. Again, some capped brood, some honey, some pollen.
They're all over me.
And then this side, I'll let you guys see what's there because I can't see it because I'm on this side. Is there a queen over there by chance?
Oh, jeez.
What's wrong?
No, just comb pollen. It's gonna be, no, not visible, but there's lots of deep chambers, so I'll rename that a little bit. You see that? Does this go that way? Or do you pull this one out?
Yeah, hold on. Just trying to get that girl out of there. So we can close that up. Yeah, I know this is such a mess. May need to put some new frames in, but I don't have any right now. Just let them start. Actually, I think I will do that. To clean things up. So yeah, one of the keys when you're working your bees is just to move slow, like you're doing Tai Chi or something. No sudden movements, no exasperated sighs. As best you can. You can see these are actually pretty calm. Considering we're like tearing apart their home and dripping their delicious honey all over them and things like that. And I don't think any one of us would like that, so. Some larvae.
Got her. Queen over here.
You got her?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Great.
Let me show her.
Yeah. Awesome. Stuck to that.
So the queen is in the middle there. She's a dancing queen.
So if you can't see her, she's right there. She's got that green dot. Does she look slim?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what if she's slimming down to swarm? Oh, I don't see any swarm cells.
She's smaller than the rest of them, I'll tell you that actually. She's smaller than the drones.
Well, I think she's usually smaller than the drones. Do you mind holding that out for a second?
Yeah.
Since we found her, we can do a mite wash.
We just might. Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay, alright.
Great bee jokes here at the Zen in the Art of Being. Oh, this is all honey. This isn't a great frame for sampling.
Starting to amp up a little bit.
Yeah. So. What I'm looking for is a good brood frame to pull sampling from. But I think we're getting out of the brood nest now. Definitely. So we're going to kind of speed things up now, both because we're getting to the end and because they're starting to get a little fired up. They're probably not super happy with us at the moment.
You know what I think it is, Michaela?
What?
I think they see how their queen looks at me.
Oh, they're jealous.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, they're like, we don't want a king.
Well...
We just wanted a queen.
I mean, she was dancing for me. I'm just kind of speculating. These boots are made for walking.
Sorry, girls. This is so beautiful.
So see how it's all white? Brand new.
Yep, brand new. Beautiful wax, but just not in a very good place. Try not to pinch too hard. It's just so soft.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh goodness. If you want, you can set that over on that other hive.
Yeah, I'm just trying to run the cam for you.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Here we go here. Long brood.
Oh my god, look on this side, all these drones.
Is it? Lots
Yeah.
of drones?
Yeah, hold up the camera just for a sec. So all these bulbous ones with the domes on top, those are all the drones. You can see how it's not in the middle of this area. That's typical. Alright. And capped honey. Nice.
Are there any babies?
They're really getting going.
I know.
And I hear kids. There's definitely a swarm of those.
Alright, so. Gosh dang, I don't know.
What you doing?
Well, I need to find a good brood frame to pull.
Just do that. That's a great one.
It's not a good one because we need one. It's best if you can do it from a frame that has a bunch of larvae because that's where the mites are going to be the worst. So that's a good place to sample from. Sampling from a honey frame doesn't do you that much good because they're all on the baby frames.
Right.
Because they're smart. They know that that's where they go to reproduce.
Well,
This is beautiful honey.
and they have bad taste. If it were me, I'd be going for the honey.
Oh, sorry. Pretty beautiful. All right, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh. So,
You gonna do night wash?
yeah, got to, but
Maybe we still have this frame over here.
do you remember where it went? Was it in between 3 or
I think it was the 5th one.
that we looked at?
Mm-hmm.
So like in here.
Mm-hmm.
Get out. It's actually getting really hard to pick these up because my gloves are so dirty and sticky.
Mm-hmm.
That's all honey. Is that all honey too?
Yeah.
Just looking for.
Well, hold it back up.
Mostly?
Yes.
I think we're gonna pull from this frame then.
Yes.
The reason we're trying to do this is, yeah, this is a good frame to pull from. I'll do this because they do not like it. If you could bring me that yellow cup. So how this works, and the reason you have to do this is because as responsible beekeepers, you need to keep the varroa mite population down. And you're going to sample, this is a little varroa sampling kit that we have. You're going to sample a half a cup of bees into this. It is sacrificial, so this is probably the worst part of beekeeping, but it does have to be done for the health of the colony.
And notice how she's dragging it down with the lip running over the comb.
And they just kind of fall in.
It's kind of counterintuitive, but that's actually the best technique to do this. They drop into it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
If you wouldn't mind,
Mm-hmm.
eesh. Could you put some alcohol in that? This is not ready yet, sorry. So I don't have quite enough in there yet. You want to do this after you find your queen, because if you accidentally sample her, that's really bad.
There's a line on here, right?
What?
Is there a line on here?
It doesn't matter. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Don't waste it.
That's okay.
Okay, we're not gonna do that right now.
Okay.
I don't have enough of them. I need to get more and they keep flying out.
Okay.
Alright, so we're not gonna do that right now because they're getting mad and I need to get more. Alright, let's just put the queen frame back in. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I did, but now I've lost her. Where did the queen go?
There she is. She's on the bottom.
Okay. Keep an eye on her. Okay, so now we've got enough. Or you can run away because they're getting a little crazy. So how this works is you put that dish in. Oh, you probably can't hear me. You put it in this varroa sampling container and swish it around for 30 seconds. And this is going to give us an infection rate in the colony. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see our queen? Just so we know where she is so we don't squish her. Here, I can do it.
I'm just looking. She was here just a second.
Do you want to hold it out so I can see the other side?
Look on the end. Oh, here she is. I got her.
Got her? Where is she?
Up top left. Middle. Yeah.
Okay. Just keep an eye on her so that we don't squish her between the frames. Alright, so that's pretty much everything we needed to do in this colony today. They will be happy to know that we're done. I don't know if you remember how things were at the beginning, but they're a lot... Could I use that? They're a lot louder now. Not yet. So now we're in the put everything back together stage. I don't remember which frame she was on. I just really don't want to squish her.
This one.
She was on that one.
Yep.
Alright, so we didn't see any swarm cells or supersedure cells. Although our queen is looking a little slim, I thought.
She's been doing that keto diet, I heard.
Oh, she has. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that makes sense.
She's trying to impress me. I think it's super silly. But keto's the thing. Keto's a loopy diet. Okay.
Did you? Oh, that smoker's probably out, huh?
I got you.
It's okay, I can...
Hold it. did not really like that a whole bunch, I'll tell you.
Did they get you?
No.
Good. Okay, squishless installation, I think. Alright, and then, you know, we won't really go through these, but I'm just a little curious. Nothing. Honey in these.